My name is Babatunde Olatunji Yusuf, BOI. That is what I'm known as. I'm from Nigeria, actually. As much as I don't really like to claim the contraption, I'm from Osun State. Yeah, that is my state of origin. I'm an anthropologist, and I finished my first degree in UI, University of Ibadan. I did my second degree in UI as well. So I'm a PhD student currently. So that is my academic trajectory so far. And then I'm invested in research, academics, praxis, and theoretics. I do research consultancy in anthropology, amongst other things like that. I'm in the United States of America. Actually, I came to the United States because of my PhD, so I got a scholarship to get an advanced study in environmental anthropology precisely. It was actually difficult anyways. It's 3 phases of difficulty. So you have the phase of your alma mater that poses a lot of problems to you, which I wouldn't like to go in depth into. I really don't want to do that. Then you have the phase of visa application. Then you have the phase of traveling into a different kind of border that has a different immigration policy that polices everyone. As long as you have the black skin, African skin, you have the Middle Eastern skin and stuff like that, you're gonna be policed. So that is the game. It was difficult. I won't lie to you. It doesn't make any sense, asking someone that wants to be an expatriate in a different country that has every credentials, unnecessary questions, stuff like that. It's okay if it is a rigorous process. So yeah, it's necessary, why not? But then this is difficult because it follows a kind of policy design that is unnecessary. So it was difficult anyways. Come on. The struggle of living Nigeria alone is a big deal, actually. I have someone already stationed here that is a colleague like myself. They came around and picked me up at the airport, and I feel like it's easy for myself because I have someone to pick me up. I learned a number of guys don't even have anyone to pick them up. The first day was jet lag because I had a lot of flights, 3 flights or even more. So from Colorado, I went to Texas. So from Texas, I had to leave in the night, come to Tennessee. Yeah. So it was very difficult. It was a lot of flights, actually. Man, theoretically, you have the aggression of the West that is embodied, or let me say ingrained, in visa policy making. So there's a way the West makes visa policies because they have a perception about a certain demography of people in certain part of the world. So the reason we have to line up, in Lagos, it's not because you are much. We pay a lot to get lined up in hundreds because you have to follow a kind of technological design and everything like that. Taking a lot of numerous people within minutes, they can actually get it done. That's not a big deal, for real, I tell you. But the thing is, they have a perception that is you need to go through a rigorous kind of security apparatus before you get into the United States. As an intellectual, you have to line up. You meet a number of personalities when you get there in the morning. By 5 a.m., everybody's lined up already. 6 a.m., everybody's struggling already. The West knows what they are doing. There's a reason they designed a stringent policy, a strict one, to kind of keep you at bay. There's a reason they kind of designed a border that is very kind of formidable to keep you from coming to their side because they have a perception about you. So difficulty, it is very difficult. I don't know why we are being policed as such because we are Africans and black skin and stuff. So my first day was not nice because I was jet lagged. I was in a different environment. I was within a different kind of diet. I went in the morning to, the U.S. Embassy very early in the morning. I had to sleep somewhere that I've never kind of seen before. I had to pay a number of exorbitant money it's not easy in Lagos. Anytime I feel like I have to go to Lagos, it's traumatic for me. Not wired as such. I don't like to go to Lagos. So, but I have to go to the place, very near. I don't have to go to Abuja. I just want to go to Lagos within 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm done. I went in the morning, it was rigorous. A lot of people already were on ground. People travel from different places. I even saw someone that was very older than me. Came with families, they were praying for him, I don't know, it is only people that have been to the US Embassy that can actually understand what I'm saying. They were praying and, doing supplications, speaking in tongues, A number of our fast people came, with Sultana, Celestials, and stuff like that. Everybody just doing a lot of things. I just came with my gut. I have a gut. I have my gut. I got my visa actually. I know I was going to get it, which is by God's grace. But then readily, when it comes to the practical aspect, I was good to go. I had my scholarship, I had my fellowships, I have my fundings, everything intact for real, like serious money and everything like that. I also like just convinced the VO. He said, "What am I going to the US to do? Why Tennessee?" You know, I told him about my potential researches and my plans for the year, for the summer and stuff like that. So I had my thing within like 1 to 2 minutes. I was done and left. It was difficult because I don't like the process. But then for myself, individually, outside the fact that I have to like follow a rigorous kind of approach, it wasn't a big deal for me. Like I got my thing because I knew I was going to get it. And I was confident as such. No, sorry. Yeah, myself, I'm very big on food, actually, good food. Like I want to eat very well. I want to eat something that would promise me good health, that would promise me like indigenous satisfaction when it comes to diet structure. I want to eat something that would like give me peace of mind and that I will be very confident with, that it satisfies my hunger and my health requirements. I had a very big deal of challenge with that, like very big challenge with food, meals, and we are in a conservative state. I'm in Tennessee. I'm in a part of Tennessee that is very conservative, that is white, predominated. The food is different, the restaurants are different, everything is different. Food was the biggest challenge for me. If I don't eat very well, my brain doesn't work. I'm fortunate enough you get Nigerians that would kind of take you in, get you settled just for a month. The number of touches of insults would come around. That is, we are humans. Nobody's perfect. It's normal, actually. So your freedom will be challenged coming into the United States. Your personality, you have to like live superficially. If you're someone that wakes up like 9 a.m. in the morning, you have to wake 6 a.m. so you can look serious. You don't want to appear like a nuisance because people have perceptions. Outside food, you have the fact that you have to settle in, which is difficult as well. Food is difficult because myself, I'm not someone that can actually adhere to different changes easily. I eat ogunfe, goat meat. I take very good egusi, like eba, like swallows and good rice and beans, even by the roadside. Nigeria now, everything is top notch for real. Dodo, lit, everything nice. You sense organic food on your tongue. You don't sense like a microwave food that have been inside the refrigerator for days and stuff like that. No, come on, fresh, everything like lit. So those were like challenges. And then when it comes to like the scholarship aspect, I had a lot of struggle because academics here is digitized. So I had a very big struggle with using the softwares. Like they were very technical for me, like too much. There was no orientation actually when I came into my own avenue. So it was like very difficult to like settle in and use the software for my assignments, for my assistantships, and for my correspondences and applications, just name it. I had issues with getting kind of assimilated into the academic structure that is designed in America. When I came in, I was like, why do I have to like accustom myself to a different kind of academic standard? I have to like change my ways, change my approach, go up to the level that I've never been to like that. So it was very difficult. Is it good? Yeah, very nice. But then I was not like so bred as such. Those were my own challenges anyways. I don't know. It affects a number of people as well. Life in the US has been nice. It's not like all hard, No, there's the issue of, multiculturalism, and you have a lot of different people from different parts of the world. It's just like Lagos. The US entirely is like Lagos. I would actually kind of advise people. I'm not regretting the state that I am in America. It's a conservative state. It's on the south side and stuff like that. But I would say if you are big on food like myself, for real, you have to like go to states where you can actually get access to Nigerian foods. Like in Texas, you can actually get very big deal of access to Nigerian food, because when I went to Texas, I was eating okra almost every day. Like I wanted it. I wanted a goosey, I wanted pomo, I wanted a jabigbe. Like, come on. I'm a Yoruba man for real. If you are big on food, I would say you should go to like the mega cities like California, like Texas, like Atlanta, like York City, New Jersey, like some part of Pennsylvania. Go to Chicago, go to Alabama, Georgia, just name it. So just, I don't know. The thing is, everybody needs a chance. I can easily get anything I want, but I'm not like, I don't have access to those things throughout the semester, and I'm spending 15 weeks like without eating even Nigerian food. When I went to Atlanta, when I went to Texas, I saw a lot of Nigerian restaurants where I was eating inyo and egusi, inyo and kwanla, inyo and pomo, like big deal of Nigerian foods in Texas, in Georgia. So food, I'm big on food. When it comes to challenges, food. So you need to like mingle with people so that they can take you in wherever you are going. So for academics, actually, it's a lot of struggle, like I would say. Back in Nigeria, I don't know how it is in your school or whatever department you have, or your kind of social capital in your department, but the thing is, the struggle I faced, a number of it were functions of being socially, disconnected. When it comes to the streets, people see me and then they see a different kind of personality because that is who I am. So, yeah, I'm not social in that aspect. But then I'm on the other side, it's a different ball game. You have to be kind of determined. You are going to be racially profiled. It's normal. Everybody gets racially profiled. So you making a scene out of it is what makes you like a different person entirely. So just do your thing and then, okay, this and that. You're in a different man's country anyways. People have been facing these things since like 1980s, 1970s, yes. People have been coming to abroad, coming to the UK, coming to the US, for scholarship, for whatever business deal, and they are profiled. It's normal. Am I saying we should normalize impunity, insolence, and condescension? No, I'm not saying that. But the thing is, there is a way you can actually fight these things. If you cannot fight them at the visa embassy, I don't see any reason why you should get to the borderline and start like, making scenes unnecessarily. Just be focused. From the time you get your admission letter to the time you get to the US embassy, US consulate, whatever they call it, till the time you get to the airport, you get to America, get resettled, please just be focused. That's the game. Be focused. So the moment you are focused, your own goal is the priority. Yes, you have challenges and stuff like that, but don't let it weigh you down. Keep pushing, bro. Okay, I'll just say one actually. It might sound very stupid or daft, but I like to reference to my background back in Nigeria. I'm a Yoruba person. Now, I came to the United States. I don't want to come to your party anyways. As much as I'm interested, I wish you well and everything like that. At some point in time, I got like invited to a birthday party, so I had to attend. I just decided, we have to do this weekend. So when I got to the birthday party in this America, then they started serving, I think, pizza and drinks. When we are almost done with the party, and then the person showed their cash app that the amount you had, you have to contribute it. Like, I'm like, are you like, it seems like you went to like a naming ceremony and then you had rice and chicken, or probably rice and fish, panla, whatever, like very nice. And then before you left the party, it's not like they said you should drop a warm. They said that the panla that you had, that you should pay for it. Man, I was like, are they kind of joking or something, or maybe they are playing pranks or something? I'm just looking at it like, do these guys think I'm like I'm a kid or something? It was a culture shock for me. It's not a big deal for me to pay. It's less than $20 or something like that. But why do I need it? I don't need it. Now you call someone around and then they have to like contribute on pizza and stuff like that. Why? We are not all Americans. That's the perception of the American is everybody shares the same American ideology. No. I'm from a different culture. If you want to like invite people to your event, you foot everything. If they want to, it's going to be like voluntarily. You don't mandate it. It's going to be at their own discretion, or whatever they feel about you. If they want to like support you, because you are the one that called Paso. Nobody sent you to call Paso. You want to put Paso. So okay. What kind of question is this? God. Sorry. Bro. The thing is, my perception about ladies, Nigerian ladies actually, and the United States ladies. I'm not saying the United States is better than Nigeria when it comes to like values. See, the thing that makes ladies is values. Iwa, onlewa. That's what Yoruba, tenet Yoruba here. That is the fundamental theoretics or philosophy of the Yoruba indigenous design. Iwa, oniewa. Sure you get. You are loving the baby girl. Oh, le fear ewa can loving the baby girl for real. Oh, le beyond ewa ma doing do now for real. Like at some point in time, if the only thing you have, the social capital you have, is your beauty. Oh my god, Jonesy now, bro. She baby girls. See, all those 18-year-old girls, 19, 21, 22. One now. You want to 28 to cast. You're going to cast. So iwa only wa. So your social capital is your character. On the side of character, the average Nigerian girl has adopted the Western ideology about what a woman is supposed to be. They kind of ditched our traditional standard of what a woman connotes. Yeah, only got to be inje, only got to iyanje. So when it comes to womanhood, the typical Nigerian woman has ditched indigenous design for it. Our own indigenous epistemological complex has a design for what a woman connotes. Only got to be inje, only bio benisheri. There are certain characters that makes you a woman. There are certain femininity kind of expression that makes you a woman. There are certain adherence that makes you a woman. But then, it's a different thing entirely in this new world. It's very difficult. That is not the reason why I don't have a girlfriend, actually. The reason I don't have a girlfriend currently, I've had girlfriends, I've had a number, actually. I'm sorry for, going very kind of raw about myself. So I've had a number in the past, but then currently, I have a PhD dream that I have a structure for, and a woman is not in the trajectory, actually, for real. That is my game. A woman is not there. So that is why I don't have a girlfriend. If it's about girls, have a girl is not a big deal. I don't have a girlfriend. A type of woman, for real, I'm a conservative Yoruba man anyways. A number of people have been speculating, he's going to marry a white woman, he's going to marry a black woman, he's going to do this and do that. Families, contending and stuff like that. I know my type of woman, actually. My type of woman is not race-oriented. It's not it's not body-oriented. It's not biological endowment-oriented, but it is values-oriented. I want a Yoruba woman, the values that our forebears designed that makes a woman a woman. That makes a mother, that makes a girl or a lady a potential mother, even when she has not even given birth at all. You understand what I'm saying? So my spec about woman is not limited to the biologic feature. It is a function of the sociological ascription of what a woman is. It's about the value system of the Yoruba construct. So even if I see that kind of value kind of complex in a white woman, in an Indian woman, in an Asian woman, in an Arab woman, why not? Because I'm big on values. So now the perfectionist, when it comes to the practices and the embodiment of the kind of values that I want, is a Yoruba woman. I'm big on values. So how do we reconcile that? So it's good anyways. It's a white state, actually. You have a lot of white girls. So I think I've seen more conservatism, actually, because I've been to other states. Yeah, I've been to states that are predominated by white population anyways. I've seen the way they act, I've seen the way these ones act too. I think they are actually modest on the average. Yeah, very modest. Not church oriented, not reserved, but for any waywardness you want to perpetuate, as long as it's not open up to the public, I think you are good to go. So I think that is what is going on. I've had a moment where in front of my car I saw. I'm not saying it's not wild, but what I'm saying is on average, I think I've seen a lot of modesty, organic love. People follow one another up and down grown-ups. So it's what it is. So there's waywardness, but then I've seen a predominating kind of figure, or an overwhelming one, that kind of gives you an inference into how their social structure is. So even if they are kind of wild, it's not, to everybody's faces and stuff like that. So that's what I can say. I promise you, it's a very good population of people. So the girls are nice. Are they wifeable for my own standard? I'm a Yoruba man, so I have an inclination. So Onje, I miss Yoruba food. It's not like I miss Nigerian food. I miss Yoruba food. That's what I'm saying. I miss a lot of swallows, a lot of egusi that you will eat, and then I miss ewedu and omiobe that you will eat. That when you are sick, you jack back to life. you like feel so alive, you know, you feel so good, you feel so well and stuff like that. And then I miss the fun. I miss the fact that I can actually go to bar, you know, drink and eat pepper soup. I don't want to like drink and eat pizza. No, I want to drink and eat pepper soup, like something peppery that is very nice. I want to eat goat meat pepper soup, barbecue, catfish, cow leg pepper soup and stuff like that. I want to like enjoy Kiss Daniel and vibe to Davido, learn from Wizkid, learn from Q Dot, learn from Barry J, amongst every other artist like that. Learn from Said Oshupa, learn from Barista, Colinton. But then you don't have things like that here. Even if you go to the bar, you are gonna get served pizza, pepperoni. It doesn't like it's not suitable. Like I'm done like walking all day. Like I just wanna like go downstairs and see a certain kind of mama put somewhere where I can eat rice, egg, pomo, tinuero, like areno and everything like that. I want to like you know, be able to order fufu and egusi to where I'm walking. You know, I don't see, there's nothing like that for real. Like even in states where there are good Yoruba foods and stuff, like in Atlanta, like in Texas, like in Florida, like in Jacksonville, like, you know, in Harrisburg, in Pennsylvania, you know, places like that. It's still not like the way it's supposed to be. So I miss those moments, like for real. Like I've not eaten pomo, like correct pomo since I came here, for real. And I miss it so much. So it takes a lot of I'm big on food. I don't want the fun. See, go to Davido's show. I don't care. Go Wizkid, go Burna Boy. I don't care. I want like good food. That's what keeps me alive. Like the we do the nightlife and then the decorum at some point in time if you want it, you know. The kind of conversations we have and stuff like that. It is very hard, but then, you know, share someone on Bioko. Like, so it is what it is. I say, bro. African leaders, you are old enough. Just leave everything for the youths. I'm not saying the youths are going to do it very well, but the thing is, you guys have done enough havoc. What else do you want in governance? A number of you have been in governance since the 1990s. Like, for real, you are not supposed to be in the helm at the helm of affairs anymore. Like, you've done enough. You've had enough money. You have everything. Now the thing is, a number of you are even dying unnecessarily. You steal a lot of money and then you die, and your wives are the ones that are spending the money now. Like, look at you. You are very you are very foolish, for you. Like, you steal a lot of money and then, you know, it is someone else that is spending that money, actually. Your wives, your children are using the money to smoke Colorado. Your children are using the money to go to club, you know, chase clout on Instagram, you know, do nonsense on TikTok, go to New York and, you know, constitute nuisance and stuff like that. So you are doing everything just for someone else's to like, you know, repeat, because you don't understand life. Life is bigger than you. You steal everybody's commonwealth for yourself and you think you are going to spend it like comfortably in good health. That is a lie, because you did a lot of havoc already. Those boys you see that are doing Yahoo, it is because you change their dreams. Yes. They want to do WAEC, but then nobody's going to pay for their WAEC. So who's going to like, you know, bank on the fact that, okay, when I get to university, I'm going to get a scholarship to read through when they don't even have money. Nobody's going to do that, because you change their trajectory. You bought houses in Dubai, bought houses in Lekki, bought houses in Ikoyi, lockdown. Nobody's living in the houses, you know. You can only sleep in one room, like one room. Maybe you are so kanka, you are kenke. You get money, you get mouth. Yeah, whereas you cannot sleep more than one bed. Or only bed can only listen. You can only drive one car. You cannot drive two cars. Like, oh, only one, no motor meji. That says something about you. My advice is, see, the generation that has contributed to the Nigeria's agony currently, give governance to the new young ones. Let them do it. Don't worry. They are not going to do it where we know. But the thing is, you guys, everybody's tired of you guys. The ones that are even cheering you is because they are hungry. For real. You've done enough havoc. You don't give us jobs. You don't give us hope. You don't give us like... Just imagine someone that did microbiology. Like a first class student that's going into banking. Like, bankers are doing UCOP. For real. Boys that are in mech engine, that are in civil engineering, that are graduates in those avenues, that are computer scientists. They are doing Yahoo in Lekki. Everybody's struggling and stuff like that because they don't have hope. You presented everyone with hopelessness. Why? Because you stole their commonwealth. Nobody's saying you are competent or you are not competent. There is something you are doing that is actually bad. Stealing hope from people. You are stealing their commonwealth. When you steal someone's money, Oti gba ibada oti gba nkan to yẹ kó bank on. So he's not going to have hope again. All those hookup you are saying that people are doing, they are functions of hopelessness. I'm not saying there are certain people that are not greedy. People are greedy too. But how do you reconcile the fact that it has become like a practice? Like NSS 2 kid, NSS 1 kid that you see now, they prefer doing Yahoo compared to banking work because he knows he's going to make everything a banker is making in a year, within a month, in whatever he's doing. How do you reconcile that a girl in SS1 or GS3 wants a Yahoo boy, not a banker? People that are working in decent jobs are not making money. People that are working, in a different avenue that have to find an alternative for themselves are the ones making the money. Why? Because the government didn't make good jobs, serious jobs, ambitious jobs lucrative. You don't have an avenue as such. People work imagine working almost all day, every day, and what you make is 100K a month. Nobody wants to work as such. So that's again. So now the thing is, Nigerian politicians should leave the helm of affairs for the younger generations. Yeah, you are bad, don't worry, but we don't want you again. You guys you are badder. Yes, that's what I would say. You are the baddest. You are not good people. Buy houses in Dubai, lock it down. Buy houses in Okoye, nobody's living there. And then before you are even done with your tenure, you are already dead. No hospital, nothing. I'm someone that is big on Yoruba indigenous values. Yes. Being a good person follows a yardstick, actually. I won't say I'm a good person, actually, because I'm someone that if you offend, it is difficult for me to forgive. I don't hurt people, so I don't expect to be hurt by someone else. I don't do bad as much as I don't do good as well. People expect that what makes you a good person is you yielding to their own standard of what makes a good person. I don't want to be in that kind of shoe. So readily I tell people I'm not a good person. But the thing is, I follow a tenet, which is the Omoluabi tenet, Yoruba tenet. Iwapele, 1. Then Omoluabi concept, 2. That is the sign of our forebears in Yoruba land, right? So I manifest within the context of what makes an Omoluabi by adopting, a character kind of oriented Iwapele practice. So it is when you manifest Iwapele, that is when you become an Omoluabi. I follow that trajectory. I don't let whatever kind of alien religion to define my personality. I'm not a good person and I'm not a bad person. So now, your perception of me is dependent on your hedge towards me. Shall you get? Iguntoba kosi mi oni wari pada. That is my own game. Yeah. But I'm an Omoluabi. And I practice Iwapele. Yes. Within those maxims, within those code of conducts. In indigenous term, that is where I manifest my own practices. So I am an Omoluabi because I practice Iwapele. Yes. So if it is a different kind of viewpoint you have, or let me say an opposing view that wants to disrupt my own Omoluabi kind of practice, then I have to shift a different side to you. So that is where you have a perception about me, whether I'm a good person or not, then you know. Yeah, I'm just someone that manifests the practice of Iwapele. So thank you so much. I appreciate the time. Thank you for having me. I so appreciate you guys. God bless you. Have a good one. Bye.